If I write that, how do I keep it there?
Oh, it's a book club that, and then write the name of the book.
Chicken, a pollo.
Think and grow
Bacon.
rich for women.
Jazzy
Bang.
poo.
There we go.
And that was cute.
Just click it. Click it.
Oh
Hit and comment. There we go.
Coo.
See the different color lighting in this?
Yeah, because it doesn't let me put a filter on mine. Let's put mine.
This one here.
Cheddar. Hello, Colombia. Yeah, there we go. Are we cute or not?
Okay. Okay, guys, we got it together. We are live for our Monday night book club. It starts 7:30, 8:30. I don't know, just kind of whenever we're ready. There we go. So, book of the month we are reading is called Think and Grow Rich.
Good night.
We've already read chapter 1, which was called Burning Desires. And we talked about all the influential women and what they've accomplished in their life. We're talking about the millionaires and billionaires that have been all over Forbes magazine and how they've accomplished it because they had a burning desire for success. So what is your burning desire and how much is it really, really burning? That was chapter 1.
Manuel.
Hi, Manuel Ferreira. Okay. And now we are in the second chapter of our book called Faith.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is there?
Oh.
Okay. So we are in chapter 2. And what do we got? We got pretty far in faith. So chapter 2 is about faith. Because if you have a burning desire to think and grow rich, right? And you're just burning, the next thing it takes is faith. You need faith in that burning desire to become successful. Okay? So here, let's cheers. Cheers to our dreams, our goals, and having success in everything we accomplish. Cheers. Make sure everyone, you go grab your favorite tea, your favorite coffee, your favorite wine, beer, whatever you need. Grab it, have a sip. While I read to you guys. Okay. So we talked about faith. And in it, it says visualization of and the belief in attainment of desire. Faith or lack of truly defines our destiny. I'm going to go through the highlights from last week. Faith is fuel that drives us when our muscles are weak, our minds are tired, but our spirits are still on fire. Let's repeat that one. That was my favorite quote from last week. Faith is fuel that drives us. I mean, drives us like a big snowmobile. It just like drives us when our muscles are weak and our minds are tired, but our spirits are still on fire. It's the faith. So remember, we're in chapter 2, which is about faith. When addressing the importance of faith, acknowledgement needs to be given to the forces that work against it. So we talked about all the culprits of what keep people from being successful, from keep them from having faith. And the number one culprits are worry, anxiety, self-doubt, are all amongst the number one culprits that keep people from having faith. You cannot be in faith and fear at the same time, people. It's a scientific, statistical, spiritual, emotional fact. You cannot have faith and be in fear at the same exact time. So you need to choose one or the other. And which one's going to support you to win in life? Which one's going to support you and your burning desires? Which one's going to support you to keep pushing when the mind's tired, when your muscles are tired, when you think you just can't go anymore? Fear, which is worry, anxiety, and self-doubt, or faith? Okay, I think most of us would choose faith. What would you choose?
Faith.
Faith? Mm-hmm. What does faith mean to you?
Faith means to me not knowing the outcome, taking risks, and just believing that it'll turn out the best way possible.
Ooh, I love that. What does faith mean to you guys? I want to hear what some of you guys have to say. We want to hear what faith means to you guys. You cannot have strong faith in yourself and be self-confident if you are suffering from anxiety and depression. Ooh, that was another one we talked about last week. If you suffer from anxiety and depression, it's because you do not have faith.
That's interesting.
Because someone with faith,
you have anxiety. So
I know that, but I'm telling you, like last week, I was talking about how I was like, that came real for me, because I was like, if I do suffer from anxiety, which I shared with them, I do. It's like, wow, it's like a kick in the ass, and shit. I thought I was faithful, but I'm not living in faith as much that if I'm so worried about things. So like I read this last week, and I really was like, oh shit, like that's
so you're not
me.
that much in faith.
Like, yeah, obviously, right?
Yeah.
I have anxiety. I'm obviously not in faith. Yeah. So look, if you're suffering from anxiety or depression, you don't have faith in yourself, and you're not self-confident. That really bugged me. I was like, what? 'Cause I like to think I'm pretty.
Yourself.
Yeah, I like to think I'm pretty damn self-confident. But according to facts, if you have any kind of anxiety or depression, that means that's because you don't have any faith in yourself or self-confidence. That was a big kick in the butt for me, because I do have a lot of anxiety. I'm always thinking, and I gotta do this, I gotta do that, so it's just really having that faith that everything's okay, I'm safe, it's gonna work out. Just like she said, that everything's just gonna work out. So simple, right? Instead
Someone
of
said that they
mind.
don't feel like it has anything to do with faith, anxiety. On mine.
Oh, and yours?
Yeah, believing. Someone said it. I don't know what
Let
you
me see.
think.
Okay, let's go back. Okay, we're engaging with everyone, so feel free to talk about the subject, you guys. We would love to hear. Faith means you and I have a chance to get married. Okay, Mr. Kajarid, that's for this. We're on Jasmine's live right now, answering questions. That doesn't have not to do with faith. Okay, Marcus.
That's why I brought it up too, because I wasn't sure if that's like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, you can't be in faith and fear at the same time, correct? How can you be fearful of the outcome of something, because you're assuming it's going to be negative, and be in faith that it's going to work out? It's either one or the other. It's impossible. So it's really sharing about faith and fear cannot exist at the same exact time.
No, the other way. I mean, like, go down now.
Hold on, I'm going to block this person.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, look. You guys, if you leave any sexual comments or rude comments on my daughters, you will be deleted. Dun, 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 dun. Goodbye.
Go beast mode.
Okay, so Robbie shares that I feel like faith is how you can tell whatever is given to you and what you're willing to do about that. And that's faith for you. Here, you want to go through it? You stop me out and let's talk about it. We're going to go through what her people think faith is.
I feel like faith is how well you can take whatever is given to you and what you're willing to do about that. And that's faith for you to lead yourself down a certain path in life. I love that.
You agree with that one?
Yes, that's good.
What you're willing to do about that and the faith you lead yourself down that certain path of life. Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah, you have to have the faith to go down a path that you don't know how it's going to be. Maybe honest.
Yeah, so anybody else want to
for others, people who are weak, who are there for you, say it is when you're falling down and move forward and keep on moving forward.
Do you like that one?
Why can't you have both? I think a little bit of both, but at the same time, if that makes sense.
Of course, that's exactly what I'm saying. They both exist in life, and it's a choice. But they can't exist at the same time.
I have it pinned. It's called Think and Grow Rich for
If you
women.
look at the bottom of her screen. Oh, I didn't write it on mine. Over here, look. Toby says, I think faith is you having confidence and believing in yourself. G. Patino 77 says, believe in yourself, love yourself no matter what anyone thinks. Ooh, I love those ones.
No one is perfect, and that's correct. If that's how you feel.
And over here on this page,
I do have a lot of faith on everything I do, but it does affect sometimes.
It's so crazy. On my porn live, not one person talks about the book, but when I go to my motivational page or Jasmine's on her fitness page, People are actually listening and
Thank you, I tried.
giving us
You're welcome.
positive feedback about the
Oopsie.
actual subject.
Faith. I'm trying to find faith as a single mother, but I am fearful. I'm in this funk. I'm really trying. What do you think? Because you're a single mom. Well, you kind of, not all the way, but to Christina.
Okay.
She's.
Okay.
I mean, you weren't fully,
So, hold
but
on,
you
let's see.
did, go
Okay.
through that a little bit.
Christina says, I am trying to find faith as a single mother, but I am fearful. I am in this funk. I'm really trying. Okay. So Christina, first of all, that means that you don't have a vision for your life. That you're not thinking or focusing on what you want to create, where you're going, what are you building. I would highly recommend making a vision board. I think vision boards are instrumental to waking up and seeing like where you want to go for your dream vacation, what your dream car looks like, what your dream family looks like, what, couples, pictures of your couples that are getting married, loving relationships, family, health, the body you want. I don't know, your favorite watch or name brand that you want to wear. Visualization, and I think what you're focusing on is you're focusing on everything you don't have and lack of it. So you're thinking of lack and scarcity. So that's what fear comes from. So to create a vision board, I think is really important because it gives you a focus that all day long when you are in a funk or you are fearful, you're going to look at this beautiful board and be like, oh my gosh, these are my dreams. And you got to remember, if you're in fear, it keeps you from manifesting and attracting it like a magnet. And what you focus on, you get more of. So if you're always focused on fear, then you're only going to get more fear. And if you're focusing on faith, all the things on your vision board or what you're visualizing or what you're focusing on, that comes at a rapid speed. So I would really suggest making a vision board, cutting out all the things you want to accomplish in your life. So it gives you a focus, it gives you drive, it gives you something that you could really know a destination for.
Yeah, destination. I like that. Destination.
Yeah, so you have a goal.
Something to just,
Something to fight for.
Yeah.
Yes. So
other than, of course, your child, which is your life.
Yeah. So really do create that. And then you got to remember, too, who you be is your child will always be a mere reflection of you. So if you're in fear, your child will always grow up thinking and believing the same exact belief systems you have. So for your child, you can be strong and faithful.
Be fearless.
Yeah.
Be fierce.
Okay. So we're going to keep reading. You guys, you want to go through there? Okay.
Oh, I like this. Faith is something you believe that you don't have to see, like God. You can't see him, but you know he'll help you out no matter what.
Ooh, we love that one.
That's a
really good one.
I like that a lot.
Okay.
Thank you for saying that.
Oh, see? Here we go.
Faith is a high spirit within yourself that you believe into something. Yes. That you can't really see it, but you believe in it and you know you're going to get there and you're going to get it. Faith is believing in yourself and never giving up. Yep.
My fans suck over here. Not one person saying anything about faith. I don't even think they're listening.
Someone said the fact that I'm actually really getting into this topic, it's funny to me. IDKY. What? I like that we can make you laugh.
Yeah.
Someone else said, Christina, listen to the Future album. Hey, maybe check it out, Christina. Maybe it'll help you.
Can I remember who my future baby daddy is? How could I not know him?
Faith is a really strong word, especially when going through a hard time. All you have to have is faith.
Oh,
Yes.
I actually got a comment from someone on my page. Scotty. Hi, Scotty. Say hi to Scotty. Hi, Scotty. He says, hello, beautiful. Loving the book. I've been watching you for 2 weeks, always getting something from you. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you guys are reading it because I want to touch, move, and inspire people and feed your mind. Because who said you can't be sexy and smart? I'm a living object. Thank you.
There's so many. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. Okay, so here's another part of it. Listen, it is almost impossible to be depressed and self-confident at the same time. Depression is destructive, while self-confidence and faith are constructive. Which
I'm
one?
not even reading anymore now.
So which one do you want to be? Do you want to be in depression, which is destructive, or self-confident and faith is constructive? What do we want to be in our life? Destructive or constructive? Everyone, tell me right now. I want to hear. Do you want to be destructive in your life, or do you want to be constructive? Which one do you want to be, you guys? Let's talk about that. Okay, so everyone gets to log in. OC Love. I'm sorry if I didn't catch it. Oh, okay. Well, bye, OC Love. Yeah. People get in their feelings. Oh my goodness. Why do people go on my page to be negative? Just be a part and be positive. If I don't respond to your comment, don't throw a tantrum, please. I'm adding value, and people are throwing tantrums. Okay, that's okay, because I'm here to spread positivity. Hugs and love to you. Sorry, you don't want to log on anymore. Always send love to people who are angry. Okay. So, where are we at? Where did we end up? We ended up at the faith tree. Okay, so we're going to reread this page since Jazzy's here today. Okay? So, the faith tree. So now we are on page 28. Oh, I didn't write the book, we're reading it. Think and Grow Rich for Women. It's my 8 p.m. book club. Every Monday we are feeding our minds because we want to be sexy and smart. Thank you. Okay. It's called the faith tree. That means growing, surviving, and thriving. Money doesn't grow on trees, but faith does. Worry is interest paid on trouble. Worry is interest paid on trouble before it is due. But faith is like money in the bank. Napoleon Hill wrote, faith is the starting point of all accumulation of riches. Oh, I love all his quotes.
Say that again?
Faith is the starting point of all accumulation of riches.
Okay.
Right? Like you can't be rich if you don't have faith in your dreams and your burning desires and your company and your employees. Everything's about faith. So he's saying the starting point of all riches that'll ever come your way is through faith. We often find we are where we choose to be. Ooh, that's a good one. We often find we are where we choose to be. So where are you right now with your career? With your life? With your family? With the way your body looks? Like where are you? You choose to be there. Ooh, imagine that? Then that means we need to take complete responsibility for if our life is a shit show, then there's a reason why. If our life is amazing, it's also a good reason. So it's really, I just love that. We got to take 100% accountability. You are exactly where you're at because of the decisions you did make and the ones you didn't make. So think about that, you guys. It's all about you. You are exactly where you're at because of the decisions you made. I'm at where I'm at with the decisions I made. You know, like, what if I'm uncomfortable with my weight because I've gained like 8 pounds the last month? I'm responsible for that. We often find we are where we choose to be. I choose to eat certain foods, so I chose to be a certain way. I chose to have a certain career because I chose to live a certain kind of lifestyle. Anything you choose to do, it's where you're going to be at right now in your life. So take accountability that you are completely responsible for your life. No one's a victim here. Faith gives us the courage to make necessary changes in our lives and allows us to grow in a clear and positive manner. Every dream shaped into a goal begins with the faith that if we plant a seed of hope, tend our garden with care, survive the storms that are sure to come our way, a thriving success will bloom. Oh, let me get a marker real quick. I'm going to highlight these things that I'm missing. Read some of the comments, Nina. I don't mind. I don't think they can have everybody talk to me.
The outcome of anything you do depends on how much effort you put into it.
Ooh, that's a good
Keep
one.
God first and have faith. God will make a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm reading it. Yes, everyone's. Please comment. Constructive. Destroy everything that makes you not move forward, and constructive to build ways to move forward.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Hello, Bakersfield.
Okay, ready? Okay, I'm gonna get a pen, you guys. Don't forget a pen so you can highlight all the things that you love. Okay, I like this first quote that it said, "Money doesn't grow on trees, but faith does." I love that. I think forever from this moment on, anytime everyone ever says, "Oh, money doesn't grow on trees," I'm just gonna be like, "Well, faith does." Hey. Right? Like, you say something negative, like, let's always bring it out with something positive. So I'm gonna highlight that, you guys. I really love that part. So Napoleon Hill, I'm also going to underline, faith is the starting point of all accumulation of riches. Here's another one. We often find that we are where we choose to be. If you're in a bad relationship, you choose to be there. If you're with someone who's abusive, you choose to be there. If you are with a cheater, you choose to be there. If you're overweight, you choose to be there. You know, if you haven't, got that promotion at work, it's because you choose to be there. Ask for it. Ask and you shall receive. Really, everything is a choice, people, exactly where we're at. Faith gives us the courage to make necessary changes in our lives and allows us to grow in a clear and positive manner. Every dream shapes into a goal, begins with faith, that if we plant a seed of hope, have you guys heard of the Bible quote that says you reap what you sow? So what are you sowing? So faith, if we plant a seed of it, just a seed, like, when you got a garden and you want to grow, what do we want to grow in our garden? Pumpkins. Oh, she loves pumpkin pie. She's a pumpkin pie eater, like a monster. This pumpkin pie, she will eat.
Monster more.
She'll eat the entire pie. Okay, so let's say we're making a pumpkin pie for Jasmine. So we have to have a pumpkin garden. So how do we start with growing it? We need a seed, right? So as with faith, in order to have faith, you need to have a seed and put it into the soil. We tend our gardens with care, right? You water it, you nurture it, you make sure there's sunshine, I don't know, what else? How do people make gardens? Do they put vitamins in it?
You play classical music for your flowers and stuff. Because I heard I forgot who told me, but you're supposed to play classic music.
Keiko Torres.
Yeah, oh, and you compliment them. You tell them, "I love you, you're so beautiful. You're the most green leaf and luscious leaf I've ever seen."
Yes, definitely.
We're not very good at, we can't even really keep our flowers alive, though.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so you want to plant a seed of hope, you guys, right? And then you want to tend to your garden, which is the faith. So you want to, feed it. Tend to our garden. And survive the storms that are sure to come our way, because the book is called Think and Grow Rich, right? And if you are going after your goals and dreams, storms are sure to come your way. Storms come in life, and they break us down, and it's just called life. They try to come and take us, if you're on a boat and the storm comes and you have a destination, like I'm going from point A to point B, it's mapped out, and there's a storm coming, it can throw you off. But every storm, there's a rainbow, you guys. Everyone focus on the rainbow. Everything happens for a reason, and everything will always turn out better at the end.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. And remember, you guys, survive the storms that are sure to come our way. A thriving success will bloom. Again, you guys, we're talking about faith. If you don't have faith, when something goes wrong, you're not going to get to the next level of your life. You're always going to be pity party. Your life's going to be a shit show, and you're always going to be a negative person.
Well,
and nobody wants. Yeah, nobody wants to be a shit show.
It's a shit show. It's a madhouse.
Yeah. So all negative people, sorry, your life is a shit show because you're focusing on shit.
I think over there.
Okay. Okay. Someone said you're not just patronizing yourself, but being honest, truthful, hopeful, and positive. Yes, exactly. I'll be sure to remind yourself that you know it's there. Don't get lost on the faith of religion and faith on yourself. Faith of religion and faith in self. I'm not even talking about religion. other than the quote from the Bible, which I think it's all about faith. As well as everything will be okay and patience is golden. 2468 ad. Thank you for participating. I really appreciate all the engagement and the positive. You need to have a green thumb. Yeah, I definitely do not have a green thumb.
Hello, I'm Paige and Dr. Green Thumb.
You're thoughtful
The
and
song.
caring. Oh, thank you. What else? Let's see. Rosa. So Rosa Dornalo says, it's good to have faith, but it's hard at times. Sometimes life will get hard and you wonder if you need to hold on to faith.
Yeah.
It's good to have faith, but it's hard at times. Sometimes life will get hard on you. Exactly. So that's why I always recommend you guys like watch positive podcasts. The iPods don't exist anymore. Podcasts. Constantly feed your mind every day. Read books. Hang out with successful people. Get audio books about faith and overcoming them and being strong and being positive. I'm telling you, every day it's like life happens and bad things happen. It's part of the life. It's called storms. But you got to look past that into the faith that everything's working out exactly the way it's supposed to be. Like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at this moment. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Hi, that was cute.
I love Scooby.
Okay. Let's see. Life gets hard, so does Paulo. You're in those red. Oh, come on. I don't even want to read people on this page.
Turn it off and just the other one.
Money is the root of all evil. Why are you all about it? It's always like, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, it's always I don't even know what the word, the people without money that talk shit about people who have goals to succeed in life. Like, why is money the root of all evil? Greed, being negative, that's the root of all evil. Aspiring to have money, guess what? When people have money, they make their dreams come true.
Look at that one.
I know. I'm just letting him know, like, because you know how Stacia talks about that.
Oh, yeah.
When people, she's like, money is not the root of evil, you guys. Greed is, negativity, anger, not going for your goals. I mean, that's the root of all evil. Money actually helps people to create businesses, helps people to help their family make money. It takes money to throw nonprofit organizations that travel around the world feeding kids. Like, money is the root of living a good life. You can be content where you're at and you can be happy. But it's how you look at it, you guys. Remember that. And I believe, like, in the book, this book is an amazing book because it teaches you how to think and grow rich. And we'll get into the other chapters, you guys. Faith is believing in yourself, which is exactly what the book is about. Okay. Tonight, what is your carry? Where are we at?
Tonight is the night.
Hannah Bell. Hi, Hannah. Thank you. Thank you, Meme Plug It.
Let's look at that one.
I know, I did.
Family.
So Gabriel still says, so very true. I really wish a lot of people could hear you say this right now because it is an absolute fact what you said about money and everything. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Remember, everything's about being elevated, you guys. You got to elevate your mind. You go to the next level. Stay positive. Think. Have faith. This is an amazing book, you guys. And we're barely in chapter 2, which is about faith. Thank you, DJ Lovelace. Isn't a blessing? Isn't a good thing that if you pray over your blessing, it is supposed to multiply and make more. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to continue reading. When we begin building our nonprofit, Child Help, for those who weren't listening to last week, the girl who translated the book, Think and Grow Rich for Women, Sharon, she owns a nonprofit, and it's called Child Help. And what it does is they help out children who've been abused, abandoned, delinquent. So it's her nonprofit. So she says this: When we began building our nonprofit called Child Help, faith was the foundation. So faith was the foundation on which she built her nonprofit, which is called Child Help, which is to help children to see their best, to be their success, that they've gone through the worst of all children of Bobby should never go through. And she decided to make a nonprofit. Faith was a foundation. It became the soil in which we planted each advocacy center, residential treatment facility, hotline, adoption agency, foster care, and group home. Soon we saw the fruits of our labor branching into national legislation and flowering into prevention education. So again, people, don't ever say money is the root of evil. It takes money to build businesses, to open up nonprofit organizations. Money is positive. Greed is the root of evil. Negativity is the root of evil. Being a Debbie Downer, having an evil heart,
talk to them too.
Being jealous, that's jealousy. Jealousy is the fact that people have money, saying, "Oh, that's the root of evil." You guys gotta get out of that mentality. You're living in scarcity and lack. They're focusing on what you can't have. No, it exists for everybody. Okay, we knew that advocating for abused children was part of God's plan, and we would be guided through each season. Ooh, imagine that. So I went to the Anthony Robbins Business Mastery that was in Vegas, and he talks about the seasons in each of our businesses. There's a winter, there is spring, summer, and fall. And it's about finding out, he always asks us, what season is your company in? So here, look how it orchestrates together. She says, we knew that advocating for abused children was part of God's plan, and we would be guided through each season. So there's seasons that are going to be barren, where you're not making much money, or the storms are going to come. But she says, well, we were guided through each season with faith. So remember, guys, faith is one of the top things to think and grow rich. And we're not talking about just riches of money it's riches of hopes and dreams and spirituality, emotions. Riches comes from within. It's also spiritual. So don't think the book's only about money. Because she had a vision, right? We talked about a burning desire to open up this child help center. And she made it through all the seasons just in faith. There was times where she was going to have hard times. She said, we worked hard in the field every day, but never doubted that a higher power was enriching our soil, nourishing our vision, and ensuring the sun shone on your children. Yes, that is faith, you guys. That is faith. Faith says we worked hard every day and we never doubted that our soil wasn't being enriched. That there wasn't a higher power, that faith was not nourishing our vision and ensuring that the sun shone on our children. Faith, you guys, faith is everything. That's how you're going to get to the next level. Stay elevated. Elevate your mind, your power, your mindset, your vibrational frequency. But what if you have no faith? I think we addressed that earlier, right? So it can be a struggle for some people.
And you can have, what did it say about no faith? That can lead to anxiety and...
Yeah, that's right. The culprits, those little culprits go, I'm going to destroy you. And that is worry, anxiety, and self-doubt.
There you go.
Yeah, so little culprits. So what do we want to call them? We'll call them little...
Something. Elves? I don't know.
I don't know. What is piranhas?
I feel like elves.
Like the piranhas. The piranhas that come to steal away all of your faith, worry, anxiety, fear. So here we go. She says, but what if you have no faith? What if difficult times and disappointment leave you lacking the faith that you can be successful? Ooh, how do you guys like that? What if difficult times... Now, how many of you guys have had difficult times? How many times? Oh, I love that. Look. This guy, hold on, what's his name? One Pablo Dre said not having money is a root of evil. Yes. I love that.
That is funny.
Yeah. Hi, Candy. The Faith. Candy Meza. This. What else?
What?
The fact that these.
And that bothered me too. It was a fixing though. See?
There we go.
Not really.
Oh, at least it's touching.
They know you and your OCD.
Okay, so I'm hoping that helps. Okay, let's go see over here. Carmen, very difficult times I'm having right now is taking care of my mother who is 83 years old.
Oh.
Actually, you should consider it a privilege.
Yeah. Well, just because she's lived so.
A privilege
so
that
long.
your mom has even lived that long. I've had so many friends who've lost their mom when they were 5 years old, 12 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old. So it is a blessing, Carmen. I'm sure each and every one of my friends who lost their mom when they were young would consider it a blessing that their mom was 83 years old and they got to take care of her.
Well, kind of. But also,
So-
she's sick too. You know, that's not good.
I do it because it's the right thing to do and take care of our parents because they raised me since I was 6 in my 40s and I want to know how to start my own business.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I'm having a difficult time right now. I love you, Kiara. My faith is tested big time. Hi, Jay Baez. My faith is tested big time right now when I'm going to get over that hill. Something manages to drag me back down like quicksand that struggles out to see the light. Then bam again. But I stay positive. I have to. Jay, just know that every storm that comes your way, there's a rainbow each and every time. And honestly, it's through every bad time that went through my life, something amazing, a lesson came, strength came. I built my character. You're going to find that hard times come only to make you stronger, to give you gifts.
I like that.
So Al Constantina the Savage says it's very important to surround yourself with people that are not jealous about you, people that don't criticize. Select real
We've been through
people
that, yeah.
that they love what I do and be jealous and miserable. Love from Greece.
We've been through that though. Where remember we've had to cut off a lot of like best friends and stuff like that.
Yeah. We can't do negativity, judgment. Jasmine, eres mi amor.
Besitos, muchos besitos. Mwah.
Here's another one. Gabriel still. You're welcome. It's true. A lot of people go around and blame money for everything. Going to blame money for their problems, but it's not just how you present yourself with your money. You are kicking, or I think making, he meant to say.
Kicking. Kick.
I am Zach Drake.
You love me.
Love what you're doing. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. You're fine, girl. F the haters. What? I don't even see haters. Come on.
They can't see me.
I'm popular because of them.
Can't see me.
Can't see me.
Where am I? Oh, where'd she go?
Wait,
Where is she
but you're
going?
following me. But you're following me because you are my fans. Come on.
Fans.
You wouldn't. I would not be famous if I didn't have just as much hate. So I ain't tripping. Life is beautiful.
Just sipping on Haterade. That
Yeah,
deep down
yeah.
get you paid.
Okay.
Down,
Okay.
Bella.
So here we go. Okay. So back to the nonprofit called Child Help.
Oh, my knee hurts from doing that.
Oh, here we go. The chapter is, but what if you have no faith? What if difficult times and disappointment leave you lacking the belief that you can be successful? Wow. I'm gonna underline that because I can tell you I have been through dark times, difficult times, and I mean this constant disappointment in life, period. It's how you react to life. All about your reaction and how you see it. So if there is a difficult time, if disappointment leaves you lacking the belief that you can be successful, right? That's the question. But what if you have no faith? The good news, hey, we like the good news. Ooh, good news, good news, good news, is that you can grow and know that you're growing. Ooh, there we go. For everyone who left any kind of message saying that they're going through difficult times, or people are pointing out difficult times that are happening right now in other people's lives, stop focusing on the negative. Stop being a Debbie Downer. Stop pointing out shit that happens in people's lives. That's part of life. It's guaranteed. Difficult times and disappointments are gonna come. Stop blaming other people for it. Don't just it's part of people's journeys in their life. I've had difficult times and disappointments. Jasmine's gonna have difficult times and difficult times and
nope. My angel.
And disappointments.
I'm in heaven. I'm living in heaven.
You guys are gonna experience difficult times and disappointments. It's how you react. It's how you make it through. It's your character. It's how your character is built. You guys remember that. You are always growing and growing and growing. You can become stronger in faith, more knowledgeable in spirit, and see it in yourself. A popular biblical parable posits that the smallest grain of faith, as minuscule as a mustard seed, can uproot trees and move mountains. Ooh. Let's highlight that, you guys. And we're going to repeat this for everyone who has no faith. Okay? You can become stronger. Go, do the happy dance. Life is good. Remember that, you guys. Everything's mindset. Everything's mindset. Positivity, love, faith. You can become stronger in faith, more knowledgeable in spirit, and see it in yourself. There's a popular biblical parable posits that the smallest grain of faith, we're talking about smallest part of it. How are you saying that and you're a porn star? I just did. Haha. Don't like it? You can unfollow at any time, honey. But I'm glad you're listening, so hopefully you can take the good part out of this and not focus on the bad part. See, look. Why do people keep focusing on the bad things? And actually, they're just judging, because I don't think being a porn star is bad. Hey, it's a great thing. So I can say whatever I want, because I'm feeding my brain to be elevated to the next level. So, haha. Kisses. Welcome. I'm glad you're watching, though. You should listen, because it's probably something you needed to hear. So let's go back to this. A popular biblical parable posits that the smallest grain of faith, a minuscule, as a mustard seed, can uproot. Do you guys know what uproot a tree? Uproot a tree, a mountain. You're burning it. Oh, she was meal prepping for us chicken, and I think we weren't paying attention. We should have put something on. Okay, it's okay though. The house smells good still. Okay, it can uproot a tree, you guys. You know how big a tree is? How strong and how deep the roots of a tree goes? So the smallest grain of a mustard seed, the smallest amount of faith, can uproot a whole entire tree. They are the whole trees are the whole entire roots are deep. They go down low, and it can move mountains. Imagine that. Imagine you can move a mountain. There you go. Uproot. There you go. Uproot a tree, you guys. Before you plant your tree, define successful growth and determine what will make your soil rich. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Let's read some comments. Rosa Dornella. Listen, everyone. You should never judge someone. So what if she's a porn star? The point is that she has to do what she has to do to make a living and provide for her daughter. Thank you for the love. Rosa Dornellos. Vaya's production says, damn, this book goes deep. I like it. Yes. Stone Still said, you're definitely investing in yourself. There's a kitty cat in the room. Meow. Be like a little squirrel. They go.
That's a squirrel.
That's a squirrel.
Issa squirrel. Issa
Might
squirrel.
not be all I have noticed. Use that money for future to invest. Oh, Sexy Art 69 says, I have noticed this a lot. Porn stars are so wise and full of positivity. Carmen 11277, and if she is, I hope she's very proud of you. I like this angle better. Is my mom alive? Yes, I am lucky. She's still alive. That's a blessing. Carmen says, I'm sure it's very hard for you to comment on others on this site when you're talking and teaching some positive information to share with us. All I care about is the message is being heard. I don't care what anyone thinks at all in any ways. I'm here to just elevate people. And I'm glad for the people that are taking the positivity. Yes, Ronan Music says, shout out to single moms.
That's right.
Where are you going?
That's what I'm talking about. Change your sweats.
Why? Right now?
Why not?
We're in the middle of our book club.
And I have to use the banyo.
But she just left our book club. Okay, so now I get the whole camera, you guys. Ready? Here we go. Okay, guys, ready? Okay, so let's keep going. When you choose to live your life in faith, desires and hopes will magnetize to you. Desires and hopes will magnetize to you. Like, if you're a shit show, and you focus on shit, shit goes into your life. Storms, disappointment, drama, upsets. That's a shit show. You magnetize exactly what you focus on. So when you choose to live your life in faith, desires and hopes will magnetize to you. Ooh. And you will begin to rise above the clouds. Did I not just say stay elevated? Stay motherfucking elevated. Bam. Period. That's where I'm reading this book. Elevation. And yes, it's coming from a porn star. So toma. You will see beyond all seeming limitations and value yourself and others more. So ask yourself, if you are solely seeking monetary wealth or the riches of spirit that comes from being in the service of others. Thank you. Bam. Bam. Thank you to people that just said, money is a root of all evil. Why are you talking about money? You're just money hungry. La la la, la la la, la la la. The book is called Think and Grow Rich. It didn't say think and become a millionaire, which is books on becoming a millionaire, which will be my next book. Why not? So ask yourself, if you're solely seeking monetary wealth or the richness of spirit that comes from being in service to others. There we go. Start helping people out. Feed their souls. Feed their minds. Add value. How are you building people up? Are you a people builder or are you like breaking people down? Like which
Bob
one
the
are
Builder.
you?
I'm Bob the Builder.
Yeah, she looks like Bob the Builder.
Thanks. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever told me. Behind me being dark, I want to be really tan. So,
Right.
but back to the subject.
Okay. I'm gonna have a quick little city back.
I've been building my business for the past 3 years.
Oh. Here, want to read some of the comments? I'm gonna have some of my drinks. Okay, ready? We're gonna read the comments. Some comments from my other page.
You know what I say, Carmen D? You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You can't make everyone happy, so. It's true, though. You just gotta ignore the irrelevant people.
What else are you
Okay,
talking about?
Kiara, how can you surround yourself with successful people when most of the successful people only want to be around rich people? So that's kind of like, how do you rub elbows? I guess,
No. That's actually very not
all the
true.
time.
I know so many people who are positive, who have goals, that are aspiring to get somewhere.
Even though they're not
and
there.
they're not millionaires or billionaires yet. Mm-hmm. But they're positive. You just got to find a group of people that have dreams. Like, how many artists do we know, or actors, or singers, people who just get into real estate, loan officers, real estate agents, like, they're all positive about where they're going. They're not nowhere near being billionaires. As a matter of fact, I think, we only the top 3% of the world is billionaires. Top 5% is millionaires. So that's only 5% of the world. Like, the rest of the world is positive as well. You got to find yourself a good support group.
Bum, bum, bum,
We see you working with Ellie.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. All right, keep reading or something.
Okay.
Well, how long? It's already been an hour, no?
No, it'll end. The time will say you have 30 seconds left when it's an hour. It has not been an hour. Okay. Okay, now we're going to the next area called surviving. After the devastating attacks in America on September 11, 2001, a scorched tree with broken branches was discovered in the rubble at Ground Zero. It was a small calorie pear tree that had managed to sprout a few leaves beneath the destruction. Ooh, I love that. How many times in your life did you feel destroyed? Or you thought that something was just destructed in every way?
Oh, I'm curious. I wonder, like, does anyone do audiobooks rather than actually reading? I'm curious. Anyone do audiobooks instead of reading? Because I feel like for me, I like to read more when I'm reading it myself. I don't know.
No, I'm
like,
the same
more
way.
Like, if someone reads it to me, I'm like, I can't. Like, but then if I read it, I'm like, okay, it's in there forever.
It's because we learn through visual. We're visual. If any of you guys know NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, teaches you that everyone learns differently. Some people are auditory, which means audiobooks or listening helps them. Some people are visual, where they have to read something or see photos. And other people learn through feelings, so they have to go through they have to go through the destruction to feel what the answer is. And then we have, what's the next level for learning?
Feel, like you have to feel, like,
there's people,
like I can see myself
feeling.
Yeah,
that's what I just said. They have to feel destruction, as opposed to, and then some people are
logical.
factual.
Yeah, there you go. Like, I want
logical. Like, they have to know the facts to be like, okay, how this works.
That's a song.
Okay. So September 11th, there was a little tree that was completely destroyed.
And
right?
Arbol.
That's in Spanish. That's for book. It was a pear tree, but it managed to sprout a few leaves beneath that destruction. Its discovery rejuvenated the spirits of weary rescue workers and became a symbol of recovery. Ooh, let's underline that. Yes. Its discovery, right? This small pear tree that had been completely destructed, was sprouting a few leaves underneath all of that destruction. Welcome back.
Cute. I'm back.
I'm glad you're back.
Kiara, I know you were missing me.
Yes, I was.
Someone said King Lila G. We love King and Kim.
Yes.
Kim.
Its discovery rejuvenated the spirits of the weary workers and became a symbol of recovery. That's awesome.
Someone said, yes, I'm a touchy person. I think they're trying to talk about, what does affection have to do with the learning method?
Their feelings.
Oh, touchy.
Their feeling person.
Not actually physical. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. They were determined to keep the tree alive, and they worked with the local parks and recreational professionals to plant it at the site where so much had been lost. Oh, I love that. This one little destructed, poor little pear tree didn't give up. And it said, hey, I'm done here. They sprouted one little leaf. And all of the fireworkers that were there on September 11th, it gave them hope in something again. See, look, 2 minutes remaining. So we're probably going to be, I think, like 5 minutes into this one. Okay, so let's finish reading. They were determined to keep the tree alive and work with local parks and recreation professionals to plant it at the site where so much had been lost. Even when a terrible storm uprooted it, the tree was replanted and once again flowered with white blossoms of hope. It was named the Survivor Tree. Oh, you guys, how amazing is this story? It's all about faith. Chapter 2 is about faith for Think and Grow Rich. I don't care. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. Okay. We not love this story. We're ending this reading because it's going to end in a few minutes. About a symbol of recovery from the 9/11 for all the people that were rescue team and all the people who are working on it. They named the tree Survivor Tree. Aw, I love that. Children who have been abused and neglected come to us with their spirits scorched and their lives uprooted. At each Child Help Residential Treatment Village, there is a garden where the little boys and girls in our care nurture fruits and vegetables from seed to plate, learning the cycle of growth by embodying the importance of survival. Again, you guys, I told you, make sure you guys, even if every one of my followers puts in 1 penny to this Child Help. It's a residential treatment for children who've been abused physically or have drug issues. Okay, we're going to show it. We ended on the other page.
Oh, I love that photo Tanya put up.
It's gorgeous. I think we can go back.
Starting over again?
No, I'm just going to finish it up.
Do it after. No?
No, well, they can listen to the rest of it. Okay. So everyone go donate it to Child Help. It's called Child Help. I have 3 million followers. Imagine if everyone gave a penny, 10 cents, 5 cents, $1, $20. My goodness, like how many children's lives you'll be helping, and how many kids' lives will become survivors of this little tree because somebody believed in them. Okay. There at Child Help Residential Treatment Village, there is a garden where the little boys and girls in our care nurture fruit and vegetables from seed to plate, learning the cycle of growth and embodying the importance of survival. Yes, I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I will survive.
Sorry, wrong song. It's raining men.
Hallelujah, it's raining men. Okay. We teach that there is no challenge of the past that can stop the fulfillment of a fruitful future. Ooh.
Fruitful.
I love that.
No, I love that more. Fruitful. I love that word.
We teach that there is no challenge of the past that can stop the fulfillment of a fruitful future. Because they're teaching them to build fruits, grow fruit.
Fruitful.
Fruits. Sorry, grow. Like the survival tree, they learn that a small seed can create something great that may be uprooted time and time again, but always has a chance to branch out and become whole. Oof. How you guys like that one? Like the survivor tree, they learn that a small seed can create something great that may be uprooted time and time again, but always has a chance to branch out and become whole. I have 2 minutes left, you guys.
2 minutos.
I wish I could finish reading this. What if your past is blocking your progress? Or you keep experiencing setbacks? There is no need to look back except to acknowledge the lesson that you have learned, taking only the positive from these experiences to draw upon in your future. Sorrows look back, worry looks around, and faith looks up. Napoleon Hill asserts, faith is the only known antidote to failure. Bam! You want to be a failure? Guess what? You get to live with the little culprits of worry, anxiety, fear, self-doubt. Boom. Faith. Self-confidence is the only known antidote to failure. And shit, we winning over here. How you like that? We winning. Hey.
On the winning team. Join the I don't want to cuss.
Come join the winning team, you guys.
We only taking W's over here all day.
All day. Only W's. We only winning.
Dubs.
Though, okay, there we go. I'm gonna end it there, you guys. Right? Sorrow looks back. Oh no, my past. I'm a victim.